Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Nuova Shenron and his Zenkai in Dragon Ball Legends. Now when a sparking unit gets a Zenkai, traditionally it's as a temporary stopgap to help the team out and what it needs, and also for the boost that it can potentially provide to other units. Sparking Zenkais don't traditionally last very long, but we'll take a look at Nova and see how good he can be. So he's had some pretty big changes. Obviously he was a sparking unit, well he is a sparking unit still, but he was quite an old unit, so like main ability has been completely revamped numbers wise. He has quite a big upping in terms of his base stats and everything, so it's all very important. I think overall what is probably most interesting is that he still prevents own switching, which is very interesting, and he destroys the entire enemy hand now, not his own hand, which is probably the biggest change overall. In terms of unique ability, all the numbers up, protecting Dragon Balls, damage guard, key recovery, all that has been improved numbers wise. And then he has a new passive which gives him 10 health on battlefield entry, key plus 30, 20% damage per Dragon Ball, 10% damage guard per Dragon Ball, strike hearts cost reduction, and if at least one other battle member is GT, vanish gauge recovery, key recovery, and nullification of special action cover changes. Combat discipline has been reworked slightly. Numbers have been improved, so instead of 20% damage inflicted, it's now 30% damage inflicted, etc. And he's got two new passives, 6000 degree heat and latent power of the Shadow Dragons. 6000 degree heat lets him draw a strike arts card next. Dragon Balls go +1 on strike arts hit, and he reduces the enemy's increases the enemy's damage received, and reduces their health restoration. When he's hit by an enemy strike or blast arts, he will increase his special move damage and reduce the enemy strike and blast power. And if there's 7 Dragon Balls, he will draw up to 4 new cards, health up, key recovery up, and remove Rising Rush seal, which is pretty cool. In the Rising Rush activation, he will nullify elemental disadvantages. In terms of where you can get his Zenkai power, the Zenkai Rush battle, of course, you also get from his missions, but you can also get from the special pack, which you can purchase for 2000 Chrono Crystals, which I don't really suggest in any way, shape or form. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I would say he is a solid unit, good little utility unit to help out your team, especially GT. He boosts GT in yellow, so it's going to be interesting to see if that can help push any up in the meta. I know Super Baby 2's kind of been hanging around on the cusp right now, and it's a dangerous time to be a yellow character with the red Vegetas flying around, so we're gonna have to see what happens. But yeah, ultimately Super Baby 2 probably the biggest benefactor from this, but we'll have to see. Personally, I don't think this will be a hugely impactful Zenkai.